let's go for this. What's your name and role in the university?
So my name is Kristina and I'm a lecturer of Aviation Management.
My name's James Brennan. I'm the course director for the BSc in Aviation Management.
Okay, what did you want to be when you grew up? Violinist, that's my bachelor degree.
Wow, okay. I wanted to be a pilot, which is what I became.
Okay, who or what inspired you to teach your subject? I would have to say my colleagues from Emirates in safety department.
Very nice. So, well, I've always been in teaching. I've got over 20 years experience. I actually was a teacher before I became a pilot. So I naturally sort of went into an aviation training role and wanted to continue that. So came out of the airlines and came to Coventry University to sort of extend the training.
Oh, what's your experience in your field?
Wow, okay. So if we take being an airline pilot, I've actually got 10 years in flying private jets. I've also worked for various airline operators over the past 5 years. I'm relatively new to the university. And again, you already know, 20 years teaching experience.
Yep, I started as a flight attendant and then I continued as a safety and emergency procedures instructor in Emirates Airline.
Just like that.
Okay, what do you love most about teaching? That's so easy for me. I love students. I really love interaction with our students.
I've got to say, it's probably the same for me as well. Yeah, I love the dynamic environment in the classroom where you have back and forth around various topics, either currently in the news or something that maybe has happened in the past that we can really sort of delve into.
What's the biggest myth about your subject?
Chemtrails.
Right.
Chemtrails. Yeah. Apparently there's a switch on the flight deck that releases mind-altering substances to the nation. No, there isn't.
And huge canisters, right?
And huge canisters,
because we earn so much money by flying.
This is it.
Okay. What's your teaching style?
Wow, okay, so I'm very much a facilitator. So I come in with a particular topic, subject or theory, and throw it open. And a little bit of an explanation, and then we talk around the subject, and then we have a few sort of skills-based activities that we sort of throw in there so that the students are able to explore it under their own terms more than anything. So yeah, and again, I like to say there's never a right or a wrong answer. There's only discussion.
Yeah, I have to agree. I love discussion. And yeah, that's the beauty of teaching adults, because they come with their own opinion and their own experiences, and then we kind of try to find meaning in all of it. Do your students just sit in lectures all day? They don't sit in one lecture. Yeah, we have a lot of activities.
We do, yeah. And we're very much about the student experience as well. So you tend to find that our students are often out and about. We visit various companies. We also have industry leaders come and visit us. And yeah, I think it's quite rare that they will have a whole week solely in the classroom.
What's your favorite course module and why? Well, I really like my strategic people management because we have such great discussions about everything that's going on in the industry. So yeah, I would say that's my favorite one.
I think mine is basically there's a module called 4009, which is all about the mechanics of aircraft, basically how they fly. To quote Sheila Booth, magic. So yeah, it really gets down to the nuts and bolts of how aircraft actually do what they do, and it's mainly activity led. And the students do really enjoy it, and they get to even have a go at doing some aircraft maintenance as well.
As a student, I'm worried about the academic workload. Should I be? I would say no, because we are so available. Like, we have meetings with students twice a week. They can book consultation with us at any time, so I don't think so. I think there is much more support than times when we were studying, right?
Oh, very much so. Yeah, we have set times that you can come and see us. They're called theta. But as well as that, we're pretty much available all week. So we also have a booking system that students can go ahead and freely book time with us to come and see us outside of lectures. So yeah, I think certainly in all of my experience in teaching, this is the place where we're most available to students.
What's your favorite piece of kit you teach with? Don't use a lot of equipment.
Your brain.
Oh, good one. Don't use that.
It's challenging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mine's a freaking laser. So I have a lovely laser pointer, which I really enjoy. Don't worry, it's safe. Only point at the board. So yeah, but that's just something. It's a bit of a comfort blanket for me as well in challenging sessions.
What difference do you think your subject area makes to the world?
Yeah, big question. Wow. Okay. I would probably say from my perspective is that it makes our industry more sustainable. That's probably the key thing. Obviously, there is a big push in the airlines and in aviation in general for sustainability, whether that be from a commerce perspective, but also from what we would consider the green perspective as well. You know, we talk about the change in aviation fuels. And I think that's something that the students very much carry forward now, you know, because they do have a sense of responsibility for the environment, whether it be the aviation ecosystem or the general environment or the global environment. Yeah.
And I think our graduate attributes are really good because I think we are setting off to the world really decent people because we have a lot of group work, so they're used to working in teams. They collaborate frequently. I think they learn good communication, respect.
They do, yeah.
What has your most successful student gone on to do?
We have not just one, but we have several students who have gone into very senior roles, both within airlines themselves, but also the organisations such as IATA and the CAA, who actually write the script, as it were, for a lot of sort of airlines and operators globally. So, yeah, I think certainly there are some very senior people within IATA that have come from Coventry University. So, you know, I mean, the world is literally your oyster. And yes, it's a very specialist area, but also it's a very, very small area as well. Networking is key, and our students really network well. They take on that responsibility to go out and develop opportunities for themselves. And I think it's very much shown through the level of success that we have in relation to not just our placements on the course, but also what they do after they leave university as well.
And I believe also, whichever student comes out of Coventry and finds a job and is happy about it, aviation needs so many people. So I think we have quite a few happy employees, happy students that are working in the industry. So that's helping. We can't only have CEOs. What would be your advice to your 18-year-old self when picking a degree? Choose aviation earlier.
Always on the cell. Wow, okay. I would say, in terms of picking your degree, make sure it's something you're really interested in. That is the one thing that is going to carry you through the course if you have a genuine interest in the subject area. It's very easy to pick a generic business and management degree, but if you have a hobby that you're interested in that can translate into something that you're studying at university, I would say that that is probably the number one thing that you should have awareness of when you're discussing your potential courses.
Yeah, I thought it's your. But okay.
Yeah, no, I
Well
can't.
done.
Yeah, I was somewhere else when I was 18.
reflected.
Yeah, I wasn't mature enough at 18 to go to university. I was exploring.